We are back, and the 2023 preview show continues. Class 4A, big things expected from the Brownwood Lions. The Snyder Tigers and Sweetwater Mustangs should fight for a playoff berth. Here's a look. The Brownwood Lions returned to form in their first season in a West Texas district. Head coach Sammy Burnett's team was perfect in district, scored 515 points, and they won 10 games for just the third time since 2010 and the 25th time in school history. The trick is to repeat that success in 2023. Texas Football Magazine says the Lions will win back-to-back district championships. Quarterback Guy Call joined an offense that was senior-heavy in 2022. This season, Hall is the only returning starter on that side of the ball. On the other hand, the Lions' defense is loaded with returning starters. You should expect the defense to lead the way in the early going. The Lions are picked ahead of Lubbock Estacado in District 2 4A Division I this season. The Matadors returned 16 starters from a second-round playoff team in 2022. Estacado is used to winning games, and they would love to dethrone the district favorites. Big Spring and Andrews are picked to take the final two spots. San Angelo Lakeview is expected to miss the playoffs for the second year in a row. District 3 4A Division II, Wichita Falls Hershey is picked to claim the top spot. Dave Campbell says the Huskies could make a deep run in Division II's playoffs. 13 positions are filled with starters. Graham is picked to finish second. Midland Greenwood is next in third place. The Snyder Tigers are picked to claim the final playoff berth in the district for the second year in a row. Westwood and his team return 9 starters on both sides of the ball. The Tigers were riddled with injuries in 2022, so a lot of underclassmen saw some action. The Sweetwater Mustangs are trying to get things turned around this year. The Mustangs suffered through a winless district schedule in 2022. They were young, so that means they're older and experienced this year. Speed is going to be the calling card for Sweetwater. Brownwood is only one of 3 in the preseason top 25. The Lions start 2023 ranked 17th to get things going. We continue our preview of the new season. Right now, Texas football's thoughts on Class 3A's district in the Big Country. Here's what they think. The Gymnet Indians enter as the favorites to win another district championship, according to Texas Football Magazine in District 3 3A Division I. 2022 was supposed to be a rebuilding season for the Indians, but they won their 3rd straight district title. 25 lettermen returned from that team, and 15 positions are filled with returning starters. Gray Beasley is ready to take over at quarterback. The Breckenridge Buckaroos are expected to challenge the Indians for the top spot. The Buckaroos posted their first winning season since 2015, but it was cut short with a loss in the first round of the playoffs. Casey Pierce's team returned 17 lettermen this year. Cam Escalon is set to take over as the full-time starting quarterback. Took over late in 2022, and the offense didn't miss a beat. Iowa Park is next in 3rd place. Vernon is picked to finish 4th. A healthy Blake Carr gives Clyde a shot to return to the playoffs in 2023, and Bowie is 6th. District 2 3A Division II is the next stop. The early Longhorns finished 2nd in district in 2022. They're picked to be the runner-up again this season. Head coach Daniel Price didn't have to worry about quarterback as long as his son Jackson was around. Jackson's gone, so we need someone to step up and take over the offense. In the meantime, expect the Longhorns' defense to handle things. Wall is picked to repeat as district champions. Early is next. Brady is 3rd, and the Ballinger Bearcats are picked to return to the postseason after a rough 2022. The Bearcats only won 1 district game, but a year under Ty Lang's leadership is expected to help things get turned around. 14 positions are filled with returning starters. San Angelo TLCA and Grape Creek are expected to be out of the running as far as the playoffs are concerned. The Comanche Indians appear to be the class of District 5 3A Division II this season. The Indians are the defending district champions, and they return BCH Sports Underclassman of the Year, Sawyer Wilkerson. The junior dominated opponents with 2,600 yards in 2022, and he's stronger this season. Wilkerson is joined on the offensive side of the ball by 6 other returning starters, and 16 lettermen are back. Jacksboro is expected to battle Comanche for the crown. Eastland missed the playoffs last year, but they're expected to return in 2023. Bobby Schumann takes over as head coach for James Morton, who resigned in the offseason. Junior Isaiah Hayes is back to lead the Mavericks at quarterback. Millsap is picked to finish in 4th place. Merkel plans to have something to say about that, though, and Dublin is picked 6th. Class 3A only has 2 teams from the Big Country in the top 25 this year. The Gymnett Indians start the year 23rd in Division I, and Comanche is ranked 13th in Division II. So, what's on the way after the break? Well, it's nice that you would ask. We're going to have Class 2A. How's that going to go? And I will check in on the top 10 in 6-man football a little bit later on. Before we go to break, here's a look at the best of sounds of the game from last year.
Sounds of the game.
First down! Empty!